What's up, people? What's happening? What's going on? My name is Nhs Uk, and if you're new on this channel, you're very much welcome. Please don't leave without hitting the subscribe button and clicking the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post new content on this channel. So guys, today I bring you all the top UK job websites where you can easily search for jobs. And trust me, most of these websites has the filter option whereby you can key in the city or town that you want, key in the salary range that you want, and key in the industry that you're looking for job. For instance, this health and care visa that is everywhere. If you wish to apply for the healthcare assistant role or support worker role, this job website, they are programmed in a way that you can type in what you want, type in the salary range, type in wherever you would love to live in the UK. You can make your preferences, and then they get to send you job invites all the time. And you can create alerts, using your email. And trust me, every day you'll be getting different kind of job alerts straight to your email. So you don't really need to keep asking people, please, I need link to apply for job. Because on this YouTube space or even any other social media, nobody's going to send you a direct link for you to apply for job, because these jobs keeps coming out every second, every minute of the day. So nobody's going to keep you updated to that length. That's the more reason why you need to get acquainted with the job website. Then go there, register your CV. You can even upload your CV, make your search broader in a way that even employers can find you and contact you. Yeah, it happens. It's still the same job website that we all use in the UK. Every single person using the UK. Some even help you to create a CV. That's how beautiful these job websites are. Number one is Indeed.com. Aside being one of the biggest job websites internationally, globally, nationally, locally, like one of the biggest job websites all over the world, Indeed has a way of helping you create a CV if you don't have, if that makes sense. Like, they have a way of, it's structured in a way that you can create a profile. They'll ask you if you have a CV. If you don't, they will create a CV for you by asking you to key in your educational background, your skills, any certifications that you have, any experience that you have, any qualifications that you have. After keying in everything, Indeed will organize a perfect CV for you that you can download. Also, they make the CV so visible that employers can easily find you and reach you, if that makes sense. And at the same time, you can create job alerts with them. You can subscribe to them, and you get daily job alerts. Like, now you go wrong. Like, trust me, they keep sending you job alerts all the time. Not job alerts in sectors that you're not interested in, because when you create a profile, you will narrow it down to what you are looking for. Like this care assistant, for instance, if you're looking at a care assistant role, you will keep getting care assistant notifications only. Not like you get care assistant notification, then from nowhere you get accounting, from nowhere you get economics. No, they narrow it down to what you want. Can you create a profile with Indeed.com after watching this video and get first-hand job information, first-hand job alerts where you can just easily apply? And sometimes some even create cover letter for you, because cover letter is not really that important, but it's not that bad. Create cover letter for you, create CV for you, and it's just so good. Anyway, let's move on to number two. Number two is Glassdoor.com. One thing about this Glassdoor is that they have a way of showing you different competitive salary rates for different companies. So you get to choose the one you want or the one you wish to apply for. Also, you can find reviews of different companies on Glassdoor. For instance, let's say you're interested in a particular company and you want to know how they treat their staff, what their salary is. You just want to have a general information, even interview questions, yes, about that company. Glassdoor is the right place to go. Trust me, you will see different information about that particular company from staff who have worked with them or even presently working with that particular company, if that makes sense. So we've talked about Indeed.com, we talked about Glassdoor. Now let's move over to number three. Number three is LinkedIn.com. Do you have a LinkedIn profile? You can't tell me you're job hunting. You can't tell me you're earnestly seeking to make a big career move or change and you are not on LinkedIn. I understand that a lot of people say, the moment they enter LinkedIn, they have heart attack because they feel like they've not made it in life, because you see it's on LinkedIn that you find a 17 years old that has studied for 100 years, and you're like, how? Like, LinkedIn has a way of just mounting unnecessary pressure on you. But you don't really need to look at that. But especially just to go there and make yourself very, very visible. It's also a job website, so you can find jobs also there. And before is Reed. Reed is one of the original specific UK job boards where you can find tons and tons of jobs. Like I said, you can always narrow it down to what you want, and they have nearly or even over 300,000 job listings, and you can create an alert with them as well, so they get to notify you of jobs around what you're searching for. And number 5 is Total Jobs. Now, one thing about Total Jobs is that they have ranges of jobs available, both for entry levels, part-time, full-time, just name it. Also, it has this filtering option whereby you can filter jobs based on salaries, you can filter jobs based on the number of miles you can travel to, based on location. So it's just really nice, just like every other job website anyway. Almost all of them have that filter option to be able to limit your choices, so you don't get to just be seeing different kind of jobs. For instance, let's say you don't want to live in London because you heard London is very expensive, so you can easily limit it down to where you actually want, the part of UK that you want to live in, and the number of miles that you're willing to travel, and of course salary. So it's just really nice. And number 6 is CV Library. CV Library is still under one of the top job websites in the UK, and it has similar qualities and specifications just like every other job website that I've listed. Ability to filter, ability to create a profile, and ability to get daily job alerts from them. And then number 7 is Azuna. One peculiar and nice thing about Azuna is that if a particular job is advertised on Azuna and the salary is not stated there, Azuna has a way of using its algorithm to search for similar job roles and the amount that they are offering based on location, similar roles, and data points. They have a way of just giving you an estimated salary range, so you can have an idea before applying. Like, that's just one major thing that is very peculiar about Azuna that I love so much. Number 8 is Monster. Now, one peculiar thing about Monster is that it might not be one of the top UK job websites, but it is sleek, it's straightforward, it's easy to use, and it has a huge database of job listings. So what are you waiting for? See, if I was honestly looking for a job, what I would do is all these job websites, I'll make sure my CV is in almost all of them, is visible there, and at the same time I'll make sure I create an alert with them so I can be getting different job websites on the road that I am seeking for. Though most companies might place and they want same adverts, they can send it out to like 4 or 5 job websites. So you may want to limit your choice depending on what you want. So for instance, let's say a particular job, you might find this on Azuna, you might find it on Reed, you might find it on Monster, you might find it on Indeed, you might find it on CV Library, you might find it on Total Jobs. So for instance, it can be really annoying where these different websites, all of them just saying you want the same kind of job. Do you get what I mean? So it depends on what you want. You can just choose like your best 5 and create a profile with them and keep getting alerts. So we have England, Nhs.uk, and jobs.court.nhs.uk. Now, we all know that the United Kingdom is made up of England, Northern Ireland, Wales, and Scotland. So for instance, let's say you're seeking to work for the NHS, but you want to work in England only. So definitely England, Nhs.uk will be your sure bet to get different kind of job roles in England only. Or let's say you want for Scotland, then you can now go to jobs.court.nhs.uk to get NHS jobs that are in Scotland only. I don't know. I know a lot of persons keep saying they don't want to live in anywhere aside England, and I keep wondering why, because the system is almost the same everywhere. Great Britain is Great Britain, like UK is UK. Do you get what I mean? It's almost the same thing, though there might be slight differences, but it won't really be much of a big deal. For me, the most important thing is getting a place where you can get career progression, good accommodation, so you can be able to make wise use of your money and not just make money and be spending it on bills and basically be eating from hand to mouth simply because, oh, you want to live in London, you want to work in London. Everybody must not live in London. Right now, I don't live in London, and if you even give me the chance to live in London, I would say no. I just want to visit London, and go back home, because London can be so busy, and they spend a lot of money there, congestion charge and so many things, so many cons of living in London, and it's just not for everybody. When you come out, you just see people so rowdy, you just feel like you're in Ajegule in Lagos, and I'm like, what's going on? When you want to cross, a lot of people just cross together. Go to a Victoria train station, oh my god, the crowd there is insane, and you're like, what's going on? Just be smelling people everywhere. Go to the train station, it's so busy, everywhere is busy. It's that kind of lifestyle is not for everybody. So you might just want to know what you want for yourself, and trust me, if I were in your shoes, if I'm looking at traveling, I wouldn't limit my choices to England only. Spread your search across Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, even England. There's so many other places in England where you can get a job. You mustn't be London. We have headjobs.uk.com. So this particular one, as the name entails now, is just for health related jobs. So if you're looking to work as a doctor, paramedics, nurses, just any role at all that is related to health, then you might want to check out this site. Have jobs.nhs.uk. So I want to point out, most people, once they hear NHS, they think, oh, NHS, oh, that's for doctors, that's for nurses, that's for support workers, healthcare assistants, biomedical scientists, biologists, and all that stuff. NHS is the largest employer of labor in the UK, right? So they have different ways. You can find an accountant working in the NHS. You can find IT personnel, receptionists, drivers, security, name it, all of them, they are working in NHS. So this site is not for health professionals only. So if you can fit into any of the NHS role, my dear, go there and create an alert and start applying straight away. Don't feel like, oh, the moment you hear NHS, oh, it's health only. No, trust me, not at all. That's not how it works. Have track the jobs. This particular one is very good for health workers who want to move. They just track the jobs. Especially this healthcare assistant. I think this track the jobs is going to be really helpful to you. Paramedics, doctors, generally health related personnel is really good. It's a very good website. And lastly, we have nhsjobs.com. nhsjobs.com is also very good. Like I mentioned, NHS is not just for health workers only. Anybody can work with the NHS. I mean, cleaners, cook, IT personnel, accountants, drivers, security, name it. It's endless. Can work with the NHS. So you guys, these are the top job websites in the UK, and trust me, it will do you a lot of good if you check them out, create a profile, and be getting daily job alerts from them. It's really so straightforward. Sometimes all you need to do is just upload your CV. You don't even need to go through much. So and trust me, the more you make yourself very visible, the bigger the chance of landing yourself that dream job that you want. So you guys, what are you waiting for? Don't even waste time. Sharp, straight away. Get on with it, you guys. Anyway, you guys, so thank you so much for watching, and please give this video a massive thumbs up to make it very visible so others can see this video and be able to get this valued information. And at the same time, don't leave without hitting the subscribe button. I'm giving you this valued information, so the least you can do for me, just subscribe. I mean, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. Like, I've made you happy, right? So make me happy by doing this. And at the same time, if you have any questions for me, please leave it in the comment section. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about this IELTS of a thing. Is IELTS required to move and all that? Trust me, you guys, I am making my research, because I don't want to come out here and just say anything. I'm making my research, and that video will go up very soon, so you can prepare your mind ahead of time. And trust me, I am going to come correct with the link, and I'm going to show it on the screen so yourself can read it through and still understand. But I'm going to explain, but I just want you to have an idea of what I'm planning. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Till I see you all in my next one. Love you guys.